This is a message from your guides reading for the girl who shakes things. Okay, so I was playing some throat chakra music just now, and now I have pulled my lapis lazuli. This is actually the first time that I've used this lapis lazuli because it came in the mail a few days ago. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and surround us. And lapis lazuli has to do with the throat chakra, third eye as well. Okay. Okay, so I'm surrounding you in some protective space, and I've got a guide coming up. Right away, I recognize this guide. And this is that female guide that I mentioned. And I thought she was Pleiadian. I was thinking she was Pleiadian. Didn't I say Pleiadian? I think she is Pleiadian, but she feels a little bit different this time. I think maybe she's just coming through in a little bit more of a apparent, kind of more emphasized way. Okay, so the throat chakra is definitely coming up for this reading. Definitely some work needs to be done with the throat chakra. Manifesting, it feels like expressing willpower, determination, and those things help us to manifest. There's a lot of determination and willpower residing within the throat chakra. It enables us to set boundaries. It also enables us to pass energy through into the other chakras. That enables us to manifest the things that we want to express and create. So definitely also with your artistic abilities, this chakra definitely comes into play. Also intuition. So this, because the throat chakra also holds a lot of emotional energies, but in the realm of intuition, a kind of like an artistic and intuitive type of nature is more what the throat chakra holds. So a lot of artists, a lot of empaths have a strong throat chakra. And creative people who kind of think intuitively versus thinking a bit more logically, um, they tend to have a stronger throat chakra. But this is also a blocked area for you. So even though this is where a lot of your abilities lie, there are some throat chakra issues going on where this is also a blocked area. And I got the eel guide kind of poking you, giving you some electricity there in your throat. And this Pleiadian guide. So now I have both of them. This Pleiadian guide keeps just shining this bright white light, and she's coming up on the right of you. There goes my right left thing again. And then the eel guide, all of a sudden I'm seeing its face, and he's literally like swimming through your face there. So he's definitely clearing out some stuff. And he literally like swims through you. Like your energy. He takes a swim. And that's his way of like clearing through certain blocks. So this crystal also has to do with the third eye. You have a lot of ability with the third eye, the crown chakra as well, and I don't feel like the third eye is blocked. I do feel like there is a slight something there with the crown chakra, but I don't feel like they're gonna get into that right now in the 10 minutes. But the third eye does feel very clear. The crown chakra, it doesn't feel like a really significant block. But the thing is, even though your third eye is very clear, and you kind of know what you want to do, implementing those things, sometimes there's a lack of focus, a lack of will, determination, purpose. That's all things that the throat chakra holds. And then it moves down into the solar plexus. And then the solar plexus really amps that up to a significant degree. And it really helps to push the energy down into manifestation. The solar plexus is a really big manifestation chakra. And then sacral as well, and the root. Those lower chakras, as you get lower, they're having more to do with manifesting and earthing. So you end up passing through these ideas and things that are being sent to you, guided, like guided things to do, etc. And then it passes into also your emotions, your desires, and then it passes into manifestation. That's what you want anyway. But there are some blocks going on. So you're receiving guidance, but there is some block with focusing, and then with feeling like you can manifest those things. And some of this definitely has to do with the lack of focus and needing groundedness. And I don't feel like this is going to clear right away. So you are doing a good job. You're attempting to clear this, definitely. I feel like you're going to get signs more of what to do. I also feel like there are going to be some other things that will come up during the half hour that they can't really cover so much in this 10-minute reading. So they're saying to understand that you're well on your way, but there's more things to clear, and they want to point out this specific chakra and say that that is really the area especially that's kind of driving this blockage. And there are some lower ones too that are blocked. It feels like especially the lower that you go, but it feels like that really starts here. And it has to do with this kind of clog where the energy feels like it can't completely pass down. So you have all these intuitive gifts, you have all these creative gifts, and then you have this difficulty with passing them down through into manifestation, or getting a clarity as to how to kind of be able to manifest that. And I'm getting the word trials. It feels like this has been kind of this ongoing thing for a while. Like, how do I make money? How do I clear this? What am I supposed to do? What journey am I supposed to be taking? And now that there is kind of like this feeling of settling on what your goals are, what you want to do, what you want to improve with, it's like you still have this thought form that's so used to kind of being all over the place that now it's like, okay, school, studies, this, that. Where before it was giving its attention to your actual path that you're going to walk down, and what is it specifically? Should I be healing with my hands? Should I be reading with cards? Should I be doing something artistic and creative? Or should I be doing something else entirely? Um, should I be doing something with animals? It's just like this kind of stuff. Should I be dancing? I mean, like, just this energy of what do I do with my path? Um, Now it's more shifted its focus because you know what you want to do with your path. So it feels like it's adapting. And so one thing that your guides are saying is to have discipline. Um, because you kind of have to tell this thought form no a little bit. So you have to give yourself some structure. It feels like this thing just thrives off of this sort of chaos. That's what it feeds off of. You not knowing what to do. And so your guides are saying that you have to kind of put your foot down and say, for breakfast, I'm eating this. And just eat it. And for lunch, I'm doing that. At this time, I'm doing this exercise or this activity, or I'm doing this disciplined thing. Now I'm focusing on healing, so whatever. And they're saying, obviously, be playful, but in this sense, it feels like you have to let go of a little bit of that for a while, because it feels like it becomes a negative thing when this thought form kind of takes over and mucks it up. And then it's not so much a playfulness and a free-flowing thing. It becomes more of a like chaotic, all over the place kind of mess in your head where you end up feeling like um, almost an anxiety, it feels like, and just what the heck do I do? And then there's almost this wasted energy, like there's this kind of feeling of restlessness and like you've kind of wasted energy that you could have been committing to something with a purpose, which just leads to this kind of frustrating. And then it feels like you almost just want to vent or feel kind of frustrated and negative, which just leads you to stepping into a different thought form. And so this thing ends up feeding some other thought forms as well, like another kind of frustrated kind of thought form, and even like a lethargic kind of thought form, it feels like, where you just kind of lay around and you don't know what to do, so you end up kind of giving up or not doing anything, and feeling like you can't really do anything. So it feels like it kind of feeds these other kind of emotional ones that kind of almost want to like throw tantrums in a sense, but small tantrums, like where they just kind of want to feel like giving up or complaining, kind of. Okay, so that's your guide's suggestion for removing this sucker. All right, so that is the end of this reading. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you, the girl who shakes things. I truly hope that it benefits you. Thank you. Namaste.